What would you do if you suddenly didn't know who you were? And if the life that you had lived for decades was one you didn't recognize anymore? On June 5th, 2014, I was in a car accident, and that's exactly what happened to me. I came to in my car, and I didn't know who I was, where I was, what had happened. I didn't understand what was going on. And the last 10 and a half years, I have spent figuring that out. It was a journey of self-discovery, of reclaiming the parts of me that were hidden in my subconscious shadow self, and learning to love myself and those in my life all over again. I had a 9-year-old kid, and I was a single mom at the time, and I could not remember who I was. I was 31 years old, and I was not sure what the heck was going on. When I made a phone call to contact the person that would eventually I would realize was my mom, I didn't know who she was when I talked to her. And it was really scary. And I went through a period of 6 years before I actually fully remembered who I had been before the accident. I tell that story on my latest podcast episode called Mystical Alchemy. And it is the inaugural episode where I talk about who I am, Chandra Schultz, a spiritual midwife, alchemist, and mystic shaman. And I go into depth about just what happened on that journey and how I came to be who I am today. When I woke up, my name was Nicole. Now my name is Chandra. That was a huge transformational journey that I ended up on. And I share that story in detail on that podcast episode. And I would love for you to come and check it out on any of the platforms you can stream it on. Also, you can check out mysticalalchemypodcast.com or go to my website. That link is in the bio. And I would really love to hear from you. How would you react if you didn't know who you were? What would you do? I went through some pretty dark times. And along the way, I found love. I found a family. I also lost a family. And that is what this journey is all about. I look forward to connecting more with you and sharing on this channel all about the woo, psychology, and spirituality, which are all parts of who I am now. And I'm really grateful for the second chance I was given at life. I learned a lot about myself, including the fact that I had been in sober recovery for 2 years prior to the accident. I learned that I could never have kids anymore. That was really devastating. I also came to understand that all the trauma that I had lived through in my life was hiding beneath the surface, just waiting for me to discover it. And let me tell you, that was a journey. And that's where Mystical Alchemy came from, is that journey that I have been on of self-discovery. And now, as a spiritual midwife, I help others birth the parts of themselves that have been hidden in the shadows, just like I did for myself. So come on and check it out. And I would love to connect with you if you feel called. And I hope that you have a happy Halloween and a beautiful day.